Another great way to save money on screen printing chemicals is using chemicals that can do more than just one thing. This is a new product that we just came out with called the green stuff. Now the green stuff is a dehazer, a degreaser, and screen abrader. So our challenge is that the green stuff will work better for you, perform faster, and save you money over time because you're using one product to do three things. We're doing a challenge between the new green stuff, which does those three things very effectively, and our older liquid Ryonet, which is a traditional dehazer. So this is actually a little bit more aggressive dehazing process to accomplish versus this screen. I'm going to use the liquid Ryonet on the easier screen, and I'm going to go for the harder screen with the new green stuff. So spray it down there a little bit, get my rag a little wet, and then scrub it around. Now, one thing about most dehazers is they're very strong. I can already smell the fumes coming out of that. Now I'm going to use the green stuff. In fact, I coughed a little bit. Just get the screen a little wet. And I'm going to take this, I'm going to spread it over here. As I scrub this in, this actually has, and I probably used a little bit more than I actually needed, this actually has an abrasive property to it. These little speckles abrade the mesh to prepare it for the next stencil. So this will help your next stencil stick to it much better. Once again, I used probably a little bit too much there. Didn't really need it. So we're going to let these screens both sit for a couple minutes and come back and wash them out. Now let's wash out our two screens. They've both been sitting for about 4 minutes. This one with the new green stuff. And by the way, this stuff smells phenomenally versus the very harsh smelling traditional haze remover. Let's go ahead and wash the easier stain to remove first, and we'll hit the green stuff screen. Now obviously that worked very well, which is supposed to, but I actually did it the wrong way. You're supposed to rinse the dehazer off first, so that that chemical smell doesn't brush back up in your face, which it just did, and that's why I coughed. So that's good. Did a good job. Now we are done pretty much with that screen. Let's go over and move to this screen with the green stuff. All right, let's pressure wash this guy out. You can actually come directly with the pressure washer with the green stuff because it's completely environmentally friendly and it doesn't push those nasty fumes back in your face. As you can see, the green stuff works phenomenally. This one's also ready to be dried and then emulsified because the mesh is prepped and degreased. This screen also worked very, very well, but keep in mind that now we don't have to do anything else with this screen. This was actually a higher mesh, which is always harder to dehaze, and this was a water-based ink that we were dehazing. So this was an easier job. This one worked just as well and did 3 processes instead of 1.